Time and time again, I talk about how important it is to get in contact with Alibaba suppliers and actually bulk order your products once you've found a winner. But I've never really talked about how to do that. So in this video, I'm going to go through step by step, showing you how exactly I go about contacting a supplier and getting a shipment. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Zach, and if you're new to the channel, learn all the secrets of the e-commerce world simply by subscribing to my channel and hitting that little bell icon so you don't miss anything. And today, I actually went ahead and just finished up fulfilling the day's orders. Got a crap ton of orders right here. So as you can see, like here, I could just show like there's actual stuff on it. I'm real, I ship orders myself, wow. And I was like, wow, I don't actually tell people how to actually go about doing that. And I really have not seen any videos on this. And it was really a strategy that I learned myself. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, it's pretty easy, but I'm just gonna show you how exactly I do it. And a lot of people are intimidated by it, but you really shouldn't be. It's a very, very simple process. So I've already made some videos on this, on like when you should start self-fulfilling orders. So let me say that right away. Once you've found a winning product and it's making pretty consistent sales, what I would recommend is, yeah, you should bulk order your product from Alibaba and then start self-fulfilling it yourself. The reason why I do this is because one, product quality testing, it's all up to me. I have quality control. I'm not going to be shipping customers any defective products, right? Two, it's ridiculously cheap. When I have these items right here that I bulk ordered, I'm making about $4 extra per order just because I bulk order and ship it out myself. So that's fantastic there. And it's just a lot easier just to have it there. I love having the actual like stock of my products. It's just a lot better to run the business. Shipping times are a lot faster too. It's just, there's so many benefits. And I only started doing this once the item was consistently selling and I was consistently drop shipping it for about 2 or 3 weeks. I saw it wasn't dying out anytime soon. It was actually ramping up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bulk order them and go with that. So that's exactly what I did. And that's when you should use this. But if you're in that position and you're selling a decent amount of items, I'm going to show you how to go about finding it on Alibaba and bulk ordering it. So let's go over to my computer right here. Okay, so I'm on my computer and here's exactly what I'm going to do. It's very, very simple. I'm just going to walk you through every single thing that I look at. And once you have this down, your product sourcing is going to be ridiculously easy. So make sure you watch everything. So here we just are on the AliExpress listing. I just chose a random product. I actually sold this on my Mexican jewelry site when I was running this, and it actually sold pretty well. But this is just a wolf necklace, you know, pretty generic. As you can see right here, but it looks actually pretty interesting. So what are we gonna do? Well, pretty much when you buy bulk, obviously you're gonna go to Alibaba. This is the bulk ordering website pretty much. You work directly with the manufacturer and you can buy in bulk and just save a ridiculous amount of money and time too. So let's go over here, and pretty much all that we're going to do is we're gonna look at the name of the AliExpress listing. So we can just look and see what they got going on right here. So wolf head necklace really stands out to me. So that's what we'll search on Alibaba to see if we can find the product. So wolf head necklace. We're just gonna search that. And now you can sort by best match or best selling. Pretty much, it doesn't really matter too much, especially when you have this few products. But so here's, I've searched it and there are a decent amount of wolf necklaces. It's just a pretty generic thing. You're gonna have a lot easier of a time finding products if they're a little bit more unique. But this one we just gotta search a little bit, which is totally fine. So we'll scroll through and boom, we've already found one. So we're gonna go ahead and click on that. I'm gonna add a few that we're gonna look at here. Because when you're looking for products, there are generally going to be several listings for pretty much the same exact product. There are gonna be a few different differences between the products, but the differences really are kind of negligible. It's really in the price and the supplier, and I'm going to show you how to look at that. So we really want to look at a few of the top ranking ones. So I don't remember, yeah, I didn't click on this one already, so we'll go ahead and click on this one. Keep scrolling down, we see this one right here, and then we keep going down. I'm going to add a fourth one just to get a good look at things. And here's one right here. Boom. Okay. So I've got 4 wolf necklaces that we're going to be comparing. So you could pretty much just jump on and buy the first one you see, but you could be missing out on a lot of savings and money, and probably you can miss out on a big headache with the supplier, and I'll show you exactly how you can kind of avoid the sketchy ones. So here, as you can just see, I've got all 4 necklaces, and they all look pretty similar. This one looks a little bit sad compared to the other ones, but it's really the same necklace as this one, right? So let's just go ahead and look. So first thing we really want to look at is the price. This is definitely a huge selling point because when you are buying bulk, you're doing it largely to save a lot of money. Now if we go over here and we look, this necklace costs $1 a piece. Free shipping with, oh wait, that's not e-packet. Always want to select e-packet. So it's about $3 to ship it, okay? We'll come over here. This one is 32 cents per piece. Now, if we can get each one for 32 cents, factor in shipping there, it's probably about like 35 cents after, you know, the whole bulk order shipping is added to each individual product. And then to actual ship it out ourselves would probably be $1, $1.50. So we're still making about an extra $1 per item that we're shipping out with this. Now, this isn't even that much. The item that I just showed you that I'm shipping out right here, the one that's in this bad boy, I make about $4 extra because I ordered them in bulk, which is fantastic. In that shipment alone, I already made like 20, 30 bucks extra. So coming over here, as you can see right here, there's 32 cents per piece, and that's ridiculously low. And you can order the minimum of 1 piece. Now, a lot of suppliers do have minimum orders, which is totally fine. Generally, the minimum is still like lower than what you're going to be ordering, so it's not that big of a deal. But this one allows you to just order 1 piece, which is a little bit sketchy. I don't know why they have that and why the price is so low, but we'll look at that in a little bit. Second one. 38 cents to 88 cents, so that means when we're ordering 20 pieces as the minimum, we're going to be paying 88 cents. And then eventually we're going to hit the threshold, the cheapest amount, which is 38 cents. That'll probably be at 100 pieces, I'd say. So that looks nice. Coming back over here, 50 to 80 cents, minimum is 100 pieces. So for 100 pieces, we'd be paying 80 cents per necklace, which is $80 for a whole 100 product thing, which is totally fine. Then coming over here, 20 piece minimum, 38 to 88. Do I already, oh, I already have this one. Oh, sweet, so I'm looking at 3 right here. Okay, so those are the 3. Pretty much the prices are all pretty reasonable. There's nothing outlandish, which is totally fine. Now the next thing that we really want to look at is the actual supplier, because this is who you're going to be working with in this whole business transaction. So how exactly do you do that? Pretty much, as you can see over here, it has a kind of like succinct version of a report on the actual supplier. So trade assured, you always want to make sure that the supplier is trade assured. I haven't really seen one that isn't. That just means that they're, you know, just kind of, they're legitimate pretty much. Scrolling down here, we see they've been around for 1 year. This one's been around for 1 year, and this one's been around for 4 years. Wow, so that's awesome. Down further, transaction level is the amount of just orders that they've actually had. So this one is a 1.5 diamonds, and it's not exactly clear what that means, but this just doesn't mean, this means that they haven't had that many orders. Pretty much, you get an eye for what means not that many and what means a lot. This is really not that many. The second one, we have 2.5, which is actually really getting up there. And this one is also 2.5, so they've definitely done more business than this one over here. Next, supplier assessments. You just always want this right here. That means that their factory's actually been checked out, they're legitimate, they're all good. And then down here, this one doesn't actually have it, so I'll have to come over here. You can see the amount of transactions they've had within the past 6 months and how much money they've brought in. So this supplier has 95 transactions within the past 6 months, and they've made $20,000. This one has had 93, and they've made $30,000. This one doesn't even have anything right there. The response rate is pretty low, the response time is kind of long, and they've only been around for 1 year. Even though they have a pretty small price, I personally would not work with them. They also don't have a lot of product details right here. I just don't really like that, and I'd be willing to pay a tiny bit more to deal with a little bit better of a supplier. So I'm just gonna kind of get rid of that one. Great, so now these two are fantastic. This one takes 3 days to reply, a pretty low response rate, but they've done a lot of business. And this one gets back very fast, high response rate, so they might be a little bit better to do business with. Just looking at the products, they all look pretty much the exact same as the AliExpress one, so I'm not worried about that. And then we'll scroll down here and we'll just look at the construction, make sure it's pretty much the same thing. So as on the AliExpress one, 45 by 37 millimeters, zinc alloy. We'll come over here. 47 by 42 centimeters, so this is a tiny bit bigger, which I think is even better. And then this one is 40 centimeters, which is right around the same price. As you can see, they even have nice little pictures right here of it being worn. It all looks about the same for these two, so that's not a problem. So once I've done this, I see that, hey, pretty much both of the suppliers are on the same level. They'd both be really good to work with. The products are right around the same price, and you know, they fit within my minimum order. You'd probably always order more than 100 at a time, just so you know you're not constantly placing new orders, and it saves on shipping prices too from the supplier. So once I've found these two, I can just go ahead and contact both of them. Now, Alibaba makes it very, very simple to contact suppliers. Now, you don't have to worry. They all do business in English, so you don't have to translate over to Chinese or anything. So all you have to do is click this contact supplier button. And this is just going to bring you over to a contact page, and it's going to allow you to have an inquiry about the product. Up here you can put a quantity, so how many you want to order, and here you can just ask some questions. You can be like, hey, I would like to order this. I was wondering if, you know, like, I don't even know what I'd say. Pretty much it's straightforward. I'd be like, hey, I'd like to order 100 of these, potentially so-and-so, maybe could you put my graphic on them? If you could get back to me about this, let me know, thank you. But I mean, you don't even have to ask questions. If you have done enough research about the supplier and you're pretty confident in them, you can just go ahead and you can be like, hey, you know, I'd like to order 100 of these. Can you send me an invoice, please? And then that's it. Then all they'll do is they'll send you an invoice, and then you simply fill that out, and then your order's placed. It's just like that. Now, if you are between two suppliers, you can ask. So as you can see right here, this one is 38 to 88, and this one is 5 to 8, so they're right around the same price. But you want to ask, let's say you're ordering 100 pieces, and this one the minimum is 20 and you're paying 88 cents, so you can contact them and be like, hey, how much would it be per piece if I were to order 100 pieces? And they'd be like, oh, you're getting 50 cents. And you're like, awesome, so this one's 80 cents and this one's 50 cents. The supplier, or this one's 50 cents, the suppliers are on the same level. I'm gonna go ahead and buy from the one that is 50 cents. And boom, you save 30 cents per product. If you're buying 100, that's saving $30. That's like 2 extra sales right there, entirely free. That's awesome. That's free money right there. And generally, you'll be ordering more than 100 at a time, so that's even more money saved. But from there, you pretty much contact them, and it's very, very straightforward. They know exactly what they're doing, and they will make it very, very simple for you to actually place your order. Now, it can be a little bit confusing, kind of navigating a little bit of the invoice. It's a tiny bit confusing when you first see it, but I mean, after you've done it once, you've done it 1,000 times, and that's super easy. And then you'll actually get a nice little relationship going on with your supplier. They'll potentially cut you some discounts, they'll offer you some new products, they'll send you some freebies. It's fantastic. My suppliers are absolutely awesome, and you know, I wouldn't trade them for the world. I would definitely trade them for the world. I'd trade them for like a few cents off my order, but you know, whatever. But really, that's all that I do to go ahead and find suppliers. So it's very, very simple to just go ahead and find the item on Alibaba and then compare the different variants, find the best one, and then order it. It's that simple. Obviously, you want to make sure you assess the supplier a little bit, maybe see what other items they're selling, but then go from there, and dude, you're totally fine. And I would highly recommend this because sending them out, product quality control, they make more money. Why would you not want to do that? So if you want to learn how to make a profitable Shopify business, I have a link to my course down in the description below. I also have a link to a free 14-day Shopify trial down there if you want to go ahead and get things started. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed what I said and how I said it. Check out those videos over there if you want more ideas for what to watch, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.